Not start it yet?
You didn't give me any
No.
incentive, asshole.
Fuck you. Go start the recording.
It's already started.
No, fuck
All
you,
right,
mother
cool.
boy.
So,
So this is the new energy. Got it.
fuck it. Tryphon, Dein, go off.
Do you want us to go off on each other or on you? Because we could easily do that.
We can do
Either one.
either pretty well, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to get kicked from the VC again.
I mean, he's not responding,
walked
so he
away.
obviously lost by default.
I just told you fucks I was going to go get some water. I am
No, you
bad.
didn't.
He didn't
All of
say a
you
damn thing about the water.
All of you take 25 off your overall HP. Fuck you. Permanent
No.
default.
See, we win.
I know! That's what I was talking about!
Dane, you're never getting a moment again. Tryphon. More. And not
Like
the
you
good
can
side.
stop me.
Oh, I have a plan. Fuck it. I'm saving this. Yeah, we'll do this.
Oh no. Anyways.
Yeah, you guys go ahead. You interact.
whoa. So, Tryphon, what did you find? I found a bakery with allegedly the leader. I wouldn't even say allegedly. The leader's wife.
I found an elf without a name who had ingredients labeled in Sylvan that he can't read.
Why would he do that in Sylvan?
Apparently, they're not. Apparently, he didn't label them, which was unfortunate because he needed the one that literally said, "Add this one first."
And you said he was nameless?
Yeah, it said he had no name.
This place is weird.
Speaking of, by the way, here's your music.
About damn time.
I was about to say.
So that you get creepy music.
I don't even hear it. I gotta restart this shit.
Yeah.
Why do we get the ominous music now?
I was just sassing you.
Damn. Great. Now it's just not loading.
Unfortunate.
There you go.
Where's the
Yeah.
link for it again? There it is. Thank you.
He did make notes on me for some reason, but it was in Elvish, so he didn't think that I could read it.
Just to make this extra clear, you stated he was an alchemist, correct?
Yes.
It worries me that the alchemist could not put two and two together. That someone that could read Sylvan could read Elvish.
To be fair, I'm a satyr. Someone that would already be speaking Sylvan, I guess.
And
know.
technically a fae. Yes?
Yeah.
You see Dane just kind of shrug and just like, I'm just not gonna continue that thought process. And
Yeah. Tryphon also shrugs the shrug of, yeah, don't fucking look at me, man.
I also heard there was a magic forge in here somewhere. And so we'll have to go find that at one point. Other than that,
Yeah.
I don't think there's too much to look at around here. There could be other places we want to explore after we meet with the leader here, but we'll have to see once we also find Aurelia.
Oh, she's with the leader.
You
Or at
know
least she
this
was.
for sure?
I watched them walk right past me. Granted, I didn't know it was the leader until I talked to the elf, but it's the leader.
I see. Dane just gives you a general look of, I'm surprised you didn't follow.
It didn't seem like it was needed.
Fair enough.
I didn't feel anything threatening from him, so I trusted Aurelia.
Well, let's go see them then. What was it? And Dane kind of just like motions for you to wrap your hand on the door.
Yeah. Tryphon does pause because wouldn't knocking be more polite?
Yeah.
And so he does give a small knock as he waits to hear if they're allowed to open the door.
Bonjour. Go ahead.
Yeah. He pushes it open, steps inside. It's just like, hey, I'm here to pick up her. He points to Aurelia. And presumably to meet with you.
More people. Very nice, very nice. You are, and he kind of stares at you. You notice the eye patch and all that is covering his eye. One of his eyes as he kind of stares at with you. He goes, you're looking for Anvil, correct? Yes, correct.
Are you
Tryphon already hear that
saying a blacksmith?
No, he's an
Anvil?
Avil. No, Avil. A apostrophe V-I-L. Avil. He's
Avil.
Goliath. Get his name incorrect, he might hit you with a hammer.
Understood.
I love how Tryphon immediately had thought of, okay, so never try to say the name at all. Got it.
That's of your own volition.
That is the autism volition.
Now, Aurelia, as we were speaking, and then he flips the painting around, and you see Aurelia, spear and shield in hand, and then at the feet, a work in progress of a chubby, very fat-faced owlbear cub. As Alonso is one to kind of poke and prod about your personal life as he is painting you and talking to you. So at some point, I imagine Aurelia has begun to describe from her point of view what Cece looks like. Yes?
Baby. Yeah, sure. That's
So,
her baby.
there is
Baby! It's the
a-
baby!
Scrungled, fat owl cub with bare feet on the, like, it's just like,
Why'd you say it like that?
oh, because it's absolutely nowhere near the, like, majestic painting of the person. Alonso's strength are people, not creatures. So, it's just like this gorgeous fucking, you'd set this above a fireplace, and then it's just like the 3-year-old came in and made an attempt.
Tryphon is very openly staring at it.
See? They like it. You're wrong. It's not that bad. They like it.
Dane's gonna look towards Aurelia and just... I'm guessing Aurelia just doesn't have her gear out at the moment.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah. And is gonna look back at the painting and just kind of stare for a second.
Give me a wisdom saving throw, Dane.
Oh god. Oh wait, I'm on monk, that's right.
Yep.
Oh, thank
What,
god.
Tryphon doesn't have to do a wisdom saving throw, even though he's also openly staring?
At who?
The painting!
No, you're enjoying the painting.
What do you
Dane,
mean I'm
would you-
enjoying the painting?
His perception. You're staring at the painting. Dane's staring at the person. You are enraptured by his art. Dane is worried about the muse.
Tryphon just slowly does go to look up at Alonso with expression of basically, it's an artistic choice.
Did you
We'll
say
get to
saving
them.
throw or check?
What did I say? Let's go
Saving
check.
throw.
Check?
Saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, saving throw?
yeah. Cherry remembered. I forgot.
Okay, cool.
So, because I was
Just
making too
wanted
much
to
of a
make
mess.
sure.
Yeah, no, you're good.
21.
Nice.
Tryphon, you look him in the face. He's dead staring at Dane. And then just holds up a hand and goes, move, 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 move. Sit, stand, right where she is. Aurelia, you may move to the side. And you see he offers you the painting, Aurelia.
I mean, she's taking it. That's
Dane,
her
Dane,
baby. Even as
stand,
poorly
stand.
drawn as it is.
Stand. Right here. Yes. Stand. And you see him pull basically a canvas out of his ass. You have no idea where he pulled it from. He reached behind himself, and now he's pulling another canvas the size that Aurelia is holding, which is about a torso length, like Ren torso length. Well, I don't
What
know the
the
exact
fuck kind
measurements,
of
but I know
measurement
that
is
I've
that?
seen.
Yeah.
Help me out. What am I trying to say here, Ren?
No, no, you said that, and I just hear from the other room, hey!
I don't know canvas lengths. I'm just like.
Are we
Ren's
talking like a
torso is about,
27
like,
by
10.
14 or something like that?
It might be smaller. It is a. That's gonna get another hey out of Ren. 30 by 36.
Okay. Brain works right here. That's 3 feet.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh no, there's the typing.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know that. Yeah, it's a regular
Again,
portrait
might
frame.
be entirely wrong, but still.
The measurement scale you used for that was awful, by the way.
I panicked,
That's
dude. I
fucking
shit you not, I
hilarious.
panicked so hard. They will! They are!
I mean, this
You're
guy's
part
already
of them!
basically using the what was it, like a hammer space to pull out fucking canvases?
Yes!
And these
We're
aren't
talking
small
about women too.
canvases. These aren't small canvases either. 36 inches is 3 feet.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I'm saying he has a fucking
Like-
hammer pocket or whatever the fuck it's called.
I did say it was a painting you put over a fireplace. So he just pulls it basically out of his ass and starts peeking over the side again. The same thing he's done with Aurelia and going, "Do not move." And starts. You hear brush strokes, and immediately you have no idea where this paint or supplies are coming from. But he is apparently just grabbing them from this one cup, and it's just and he's going. And he's just gonna. Do you sit there, Dane, Tryphon? Do you guys just sit there? Or really, you know
Dane
what's
just-
happening.
Dane just kind of he's like sitting in like a parade rest kind of thing, like not a very like grandiose parade rest, but just like casually relaxing himself. And does this have meaning?
Art needs no meaning, only expression. And he dips behind the painting canvas again.
Tryphon does slowly turn to Aurelia with the look of what is happening.
Aurelia shrugs, looks back at me, and goes, I don't know. He's weird, a former commander, and in charge here, so I don't know.
You were a commander?
Yes. I was the commander before she came along.
See?
Yes, she.
You will elaborate on this, yes?
Stop moving.
Who is she?
Spartan. I used to be the Spartanian commander.
Does that mean anything to Dane?
Does it mean anything to Tryphon?
Both of you give me history checks.
Okay.
Aurelia, do you aid them in any way, shape, or form? Like help action either of them?
I don't think she can in this instance.
You have personal connections to Gade.
Gallon?
Galen, right. Sorry. You know, take that on his
You
index.
dead name your own character.
I'm gonna do it often. I'm getting used to it. It wasn't supposed to be a thing. It was a spur of the moment change. But it's good
I'm just gonna
character-
say you did that to yourself then.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, no.
yeah.
It's good character growth, but I need to get used to it.
But yeah, do you help either one of us, Aurelia?
I mean, Tryphon, I guess.
Nope.
She's standing right next to him. Dane suffer.
Dane.
Hey,
describe
look
to
at
me
that,
as
a
you-
15.
We'll get to the 15. Dane, please describe to me what it's like as you suffer total brain fart while being painted.
I don't think it's more he suffers total brain fart. I just think his thoughts go off in a completely different direction. It's just more he's thinking about like all the stuff he has on him, and it's just like, or no, he's actually just thinking about Orlonzo, right?
Alonzo.
Alonzo. Alonzo's just artistry skill, because he is a calligrapher, so he knows line control and he knows how to effectively make lines and shapes and how he wants it to look out. I think he's more just thinking about how okay the owlbear cup was in his painting.
It's like such strong strokes, fine lines, and then you look at the feet, and it's it's almost pencil sketch worthy. God,
Dane's train of
he
thought
has
just
no
got on the
pin.
wrong tracks.
Yeah. Like he has no pin. You only see a brush in his hand. How the fuck did he do that?
You
Wait,
see,
what did he say? Again? Like, what did he say his name was again?
as these thoughts are going through Dane's head, what was it? Either one of Tryphon or Aurelia can see him just grimace visibly.
Tryphon,
Yes.
with the help of really, how do you help Tryphon? Do you just give like a Galen kind of like motion, or do you just like what do you do? What do you say? Do you like nudge Tryphon whenever they're about to reach that epiphany, or
Because Tryphon, the thinking, the thinking face is obvious.
Yeah. I think it would be closer to like, the only base we haven't been to up here, I think.
and your immediate Tryphon, that does help you click and like the only base we haven't been to. We've been to Rook's base only. We haven't met anybody from the Egyptron base. Fuck. Galen! Galen's the vice of the Spartania base! We found him in the wilds! Right!
Shit!
He's like the right, the Spartania base. The one that cloned Galen.
That fucked up shit over there.
It's like, oh, right, yeah.
Now I'm just thinking Tryphon's like, oh, I see why Dane's grimacing now. It's just like he's thinking of that.
It's like Dane's having a full. If you mix cranberry with Sprite, does it give you Sprite cranberry or is it just flavored Sprite? And meanwhile, Tryphon's over here seeing the colors and the connections to all the equations.
I can see everything!
God, I adore this. Okay. With this, as you guys kind of sit here, he's still painting and sketching and all this motion behind the canvas. Tryphon, do you share this with Dane? This information of like the Spartanian base. Oh, the Spartanian base.
Yeah, no, he's just like, right, yeah, the Spartanian base. The one Galen's from. With all of the, it's the helpless hand gesture of, how do I It's the cloning stuff.
It's the fucked up shit over there.
Dane.
I'm not gonna lie, you see Dane just kind of not put two and two together, and it's like, Alan, who's that? Does they mean Gade? What?
His name is Gallon now.
Yeah, I know. It's just Dane is actively having a brain fart on that.
Yeah, no, that is Tryphon going. His name's Gallon now.
Oh. Oh. I see.
You all are interrupted by your kind of conversation. There's a puncture out of nowhere through the canvas. That was not his name.
It's what he chose.
No, that is not possible. The floor took pride in his name. He would never. You hear a different type of brush stroke now. Dragging along, sparks ignite the canvas, and it is flung off to the side as another one is pulled out. The eye patch is no longer on, and the gem eye is glowing with a sort of red hue now, just shortly before it is blocked again by another canvas.
I feel like I may have said the wrong thing.
Galahad de Flor, he was my right hand. My friend. When we were pushed out, and our men were taken by her, Galahad saved me. Knocked me off a cliff, the bastard. Told me to eat shit and live, and sadly I have.
We're not talking about Galahad.
What became of him?
He was used as... And Aurelia and Dane probably both can see how Tryphon's struggling to find the right word for that, because he feels it's too blunt to say he was used to be cloned.
Aurelia doesn't. Aurelia will say it.
Then do it.
Aurelia just pat Tryphon on the shoulder and go, she's cloned him.
Repeatedly.
Is Galahad still with us?
Couldn't tell you. We haven't been to the base. We just have.
We fought Galahad, remember? Out of character. We fought Galahad, remember?
Yeah, but was that him or another one of his clones?
That was him.
All right.
The way you determined it is the other ones are constantly copying. Gade was called Gade, but in the fight he did clarify Galahad de Flor. That is who I am. That is who I
Yeah,
was.
but you've also stated that a couple of the clones believe they're the original.
True. That is very good. So that does lead to questioning, but for this one I will clarify that is the one you guys fought was Galahad.
Yeah.
Context
That
clues
one
on proving why
was.
that was. Huh? Yeah.
Well,
That one was.
Alonso also directly said Galahad took pride in his name, and when we were fighting Galahad, he was very emphatic about his name.
Yes. The secondary context clue is once you beat him, no more morphlings were around. They faded away.
At which point, Tryphon, really all he can say is, I'm sorry.
Was it a fair fight?
It was a close one for sure.
the painting does stop. All three of you give me a... What's your passive perceptions?
Ass.
21.
19.
19 and 21?
Yeah.
Dane, give me a perception check, please.
Yeah,
So I
mine
think
is
Dane's
unlucky
is like
13.
I was close. I was gonna say I think it's like 14.
No, it's unlucky 13. You said perception roll, correct?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Oh, 20.
Yay!
All of
Right
you
in the
notice that
middle.
as the paint strokes kind of stop, you are able to see at the bottom of the easel his hand holding the paintbrush. And the more, since it's, no longer being obscured by the canvas, you are able to see whatever gem was in his eye has been placed into the brush, and it seems to be flowing with the same power as your weapons.
Is he left-handed or right-handed?
Right-handed. But he is standing at an angle, kind of, his right side facing you, his head facing this way, like body facing this way, but his right side is facing towards you. Kind of like leaning on his dominant side to paint.
Okay. Because like however you find that, it's just gonna look awkward if everyone sees his hand.
Yeah, it's basically the bottom of the easel, his hand and brush has come down just below it, so you can kind of see it. Not in like a full definition, even with your 20s, because there is still an easel stand blocking
Yeah.
a portion of it, but you are able to tell mana-wise that this is a weapon. And it goes back up, and he continues. You hear the brush strokes again. Why are you here? Truthfully. I've heard Aurelia say it. I need confirmation from one of you two as well.
To confirm trade routes.
And you got this mission from a...
Titus.
Titus is a...
He's a Trident, yeah.
He's a merchant.
He's a water ganassi, right?
He's a water genasi, but Taylor's right on the money. He's a
Yeah.
merchant. That's what she told him.
Yeah, no, it's just Titus is a merchant.
I could smell the overthinking.
Just like
Yeah.
I wasn't sure like which area he was looking for there.
Weird could probably hear the gears screaming from over here.
Slap some grease on those. God damn.
No. It costs money.
Well, then I see no use to say no. Trade routes can be conversed and negotiated after I see what he's offering to trade. And he does seem to continue painting for a bit, and the silence is drowned out by the brush against canvas. If you need to speak with anyone else, the preacher of this town is out and about. They wander often. She's free-spirited. We've sent the museum curator to go find her. So the only one left here is Avil, Magesmith.
I suppose one of us should go talk to him then.
A little bit louder?
Tryphon just said, I suppose one of us should go talk to him then.
There is no response from Alonso as the painting stops once more, and the hand drops the brush down to the table. No more gem in it. believe it would be best if all of you went. The eye patch has returned as he offers out the painting to you, Dein. He has finished your portrait.
I wanna hear from you what he drew.
Dein, it is you, parade rest. Your clothes a mix of the ones you bear now, armor included. But there is this almost uncertain color of blue cloak wrapped around one of your shoulders. Behind you, a shadow of red eyes, golden claws. And in your hands is the Thunderer's rifle, the first weapon you were awoken with. But at your feet are two handles with sharded and fractured blades. It almost looks spitefully regal.
Dane just silently takes it and gives a generous bow towards Alonzo,
He is.
and then just leaves.
Alonzo is not facing any of you. He does have his back turned, so to speak. Aurelia,
Yes?
I have seen the look upon you before, in another. You are more than what you imagine. Just find the person who shows you that. Hold them close. Don't let anyone take them from you.
There's a little nod, and she goes, I'll keep that in mind. I'm sorry about your friend.
As am I. As am I.
Just a guy. Just a dude.
As you leave and the door closes behind you, your perception is high enough that you do hear soft crying.
He's a sad boy now.
He lost his friend who saved his life. So yeah, he's a bit sad.
Tryphon does linger in the alleyway, and it's just... It might be best if I don't go with you guys to talk with him. Seem to be having a talent for screwing things up today.
Tryphon, there's no good way to tell someone that their friend has been used as a science experiment and had to be killed. You know. Don't worry about it. Come on. And she's just gonna hand on his back, push.
She's like, alright, okay.
It's like, you're coming with us if you like it or not.
Tala, I'm not doing that again. You're not leaving me alone. Not with the French.
He's not leaving her alone with the French, he's leaving her alone with Dein.
This was Aurelia going.
Did you say
"You're not allowed to vote."
arguably worse? Sorry.
No, I said worse. Like Quebec.
Quebecois.
The French!
I don't ever want to hear that. Ah.
Listen, as long as it's not fucking Wizzo.
Wazoo.
What does that mean? I don't want to know.
And none of the letters sound like they should.
Focus. Focus.
Where's that? Kindly point it out so I can get it, please.
Tryphon, Aurelia. What's up, Yufi?
No, I thought Jerry asked a question. I was gonna say what you said, but no, you got it.
Tryphon, Aurelia. Do you mind going to talk to Avil? I want to seek out this priest.
I mean, I
You're going
can
to send the two
try.
worst talkers in the group to talk to the magic man?
I do not trust myself to talk to anybody right now other than you two.
Dane slowly puts his hand up to his face and just face palms.
We just saw how that went.
Fine, I will accompany you two. But afterwards, we will seek out this priest. I have questions I need to ask of them.
All right. Sounds like a plan to me.
Does Dane... Was Dane described where Avil was?
Avil is the mage smith. I believe I mentioned that he was in his shop.
I know, I'm just asking if Dane knows.
You were with them? I imagine you were, yes.
Okay. I didn't think Alonzo told, like, exactly, like, where on the map they needed to
Oh.
go.
Probably not. But
Okay, yeah. But I
my
was
bad.
asking if, Anne, right?
Honey
Granny
Ann,
Anne? Yeah.
Honey, quote unquote, Granny Ann.
Did they tell Dane where to go? Because I'm pretty sure they mentioned Avil as well. Dane wasn't really completely paying attention to it, though. He was mainly focused on getting to Alonzo.
Give me a small history check. Maybe she mentioned it in passing.
Gotcha. It's +3. Nope. Or actually, that's a 10, maybe.
In passing, they did mention that Avil is rare to leave his shop.
Okay, so they just told that. Okay. So Dane's just gonna go up to, like, one of these hooded people and just, like, hey, where's the maid shop?
Oh, hi there. The Mage Smith's shop or the Mage's shop? The Mage's shop is right over here. The Mage Smith's shop is right over. You see Carl over there? He's right there in front of the arch.
We're looking
Art-
for the Mage Smith.
Oh, then you want to go to Arch Carl's spot over there. He's gonna ask you a silly question, but just ignore him and walk on by. We all do.
Noted.
Thank you for your advice. And Dane's
Of
just
course.
gonna walk by and generally give them a wide berth.
Fucking.
Have a good day. Bye bye.
Why does that voice make me have negative feelings?
That's the Gary voice.
That's the Gary. Yeah, I knew Taylor would remember it. It's the Gary voice.
The Gary voice had a little bit more of a lisp to it.
It's still the Gary voice and it's still cursed.
Yeah.
It did have more of a lisp to it. It was what was it? It was a. Oh, hi there. How you doing? I'm Gary. Nice to meet you. And it's hard to do that lisp anymore.
Fair
That
and
hurt me.
valid.
Okay, so you get there.
Excuse me. Our way is beyond you.
Oh yeah. It's my kingdom. Who are you?
Travelers.
Where are you traveling to?
The magic
To the Mage
shop.
Smith.
Yeah.
Mage Smith is that way, and points literally to the area you just left. That's the Mage Smith. You're not Mage Smith over here. This is my kingdom.
Could
Fuck
we have
you.
permission to explore your kingdom?
Fuck you, Tala. Don't send me the bird in French. Okay. Just. Ooh, so tempted to be a sassy asshole, but I'm not going to. As you continue to kind of, you ask this question again, or you ask him if you can tread in his kingdom. Yeah, Tryphon?
Yeah,
Persuasion
Tryphon
check or
specifically
disadvantage?
asked for with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Man, fuck you. Persuasion with disadvantage. Wow.
Mm.
Wow. Okay.
No. And he just kind of goes back to a resting pose, and just like, yeah.
So, like, is he like square in the middle of this arch, or is there enough room for them to squeeze
You
by?
absolutely can scoot aside. Scoot
Yeah.
past
No.
him. He's just,
Dane's just gonna walk
it was
through.
almost- if you remember correctly, the Gary voice person just said, just ignore him and walk on past him.
Yeah. No.
Dane
That,
just
that's
wanted to at least give him the presence of day, and obviously just
that was a mistake.
immediately regretted it. Exactly.
He does nothing to try and stop you. He's just sort of sitting there, struggling to stand up straight.
Is the
You
door
get-
locked, or is it? Go
It
ahead,
is a
sorry.
large vault-style door, so you are unsure if it is locked, but you do know it is closed.
Dane's gonna rap his knuckles on the door like a couple of times and just be like, "Evening. I was told the Magesmith is this direction. Avail?"
There's no response.
Tryphon's going to reach over and push the door.
Wait.
No response.
No. No response to pushing the door?
No, it doesn't open. You all hear thumping, distant but growing closer. Thumping.
Dane's gonna step back just a tad.
Oh boy.
You forgot a door again.
No. Leaning over the side on this terrace, garden wall blocking his side. There is a set of pitch black eyes with only red irises in them. Fuck you want?
We were told to make your acquaintance by Alonzo, and we are trying to set up a trade route with our patron Titus. He's a merchant from around and wanted to ask for your cooperation.
Round where?
Do you know where the rogue base is?
No. That's not on the list.
Tryphon, under his breath, Tryphon says this loud enough for Dane to hear. It's just like, we're from the south.
World called again?
Granvaria.
Granvaria. The southern reaches of Granvaria.
You sand people?
Not that far.
Not that far. More middle south.
Ugh, forest people. And he goes back inside. And there's a moment. There's a pause. You hear some sort of mechanism activating. And a moment later, the doors begins pushing towards you guys. And it does open. Don't touch anything. And he goes back over, kind of to this doorway, as you see, with this infinite black void. Steps through it.
Dane is gonna motion for Tryphon to go in first.
Yeah, no, Tryphon takes very cautious steps inside, just looking around like, okay, now what?
We follow the man through the black void.
So he just walked into like this black hole in front of us, correct?
Yeah, more or less.
Dane's gonna take a leap of faith and just do it.
You feel your body pull itself apart and come out of a fireplace? And you are suddenly a story up.
Is it warm, at least?
No. Whatever cold, kind of wet sensation the black abyss gave you, no longer there. It's just warm. Like the warmth of like, oh, I'm dry now. Like that's the most warmth you have.
Okay, that's good. Dane's gonna walk back through and just like, it's alright. Come on through.
All right. And Tryphon steps through, same cold, wet, then warm feeling.
Yeah. Are you just bouncing back and forth from it?
Boing, 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 boing. No, I think that was just the lag.
He is, as you guys all kind of come closer, you pass by this greenery of a terrace, and you come to this steel-skinned individual holding molten iron in his hand and swinging this large, blunt hammer against it.
I just want to ask, when you say molten, you don't mean like the liquid. You mean just like white hot metal, right?
White, hot, fresh off of... Like, if he pushed his thumb down hard enough, you're pretty sure it would mold the iron.
Yeah, okay. Just when I heard molten, my brain immediately went to, this is liquid metal in his hands.
Yeah.
What are you making?
Shovel. You can see him slamming the hammer down again, just full focus is right here, making this shovel.
Do you need any more resources?
Maybe.
Can you elaborate? I wish to bring at least some rapport of what everyone needs here, so when I go back to Titus, we can get those things.
Need tungsten. Not enough tungsten and pyrite.
Alright.
Good for enchanting.
God bless, that's true. Dane's just like casually noting this down in his book. Do you need help with anything else?
See, he starts moving around. He comes to this large forge thing. Sticks his hand with the molten piece inside. Nope. Just pyrite and tungsten. He pulls it out, kind of moves over towards you, kind of towering almost, till he swings around this post and places this metal onto a box, and you see the box start to sink with the weight, and it bubbles as water seeps up. He wanders over to this pile of gears and cogs, picks up a handful. This man is his hand is the size of your entire head. So when he picks up these handfuls of metal, and you watch him just shove his arm into this fire again, he's just staring at you. No reaction.
It's basically like taking a bowling ball worth of, or like a bowling ball size steel bearing and put it into the furnace with his hand, taking it out and hammering it like that.
Yes, that is exactly what it's doing. What's Titus sell?
Really anything. And he's more of bargaining with him than anything. If someone can offer something, he's usually willing to trade with whatever he has. For even coming over here and talking with everyone, we are getting something out of it. We're barterers with him ourselves.
You barter favors rather than items from him.
We can.
You are.
We are now, yes. Previously, I barter information with him. There's been a few instances where I've given him things I have found, and others like that. He's a tradesman through and through.
Stares at you, not blinking at all.
Dein is just beating his eyes. All he said is truthful, and he's just like, hey, it's just how it is, and we're trying to set up these connections.
His eyes move from you to Aurelia. Then he starts looking between you both. Where's the goat?
Dein looks behind him.
Yeah, Aurelia thumb over her shoulder. The garden, I think.
Get him out of there.
Tryphon,
What?
what are you doing?
Just looking. Not my garden. I'm not going to mess with it.
Come on, we're trying to get him to trade with us.
You're acting like I'd actually be able to help with that.
Because you don't see the opportunity readily does not mean we do not need you there now.
Alright. Okay.
And if anything, if you can connect with him with that, that's a start.
He kind of, the entire time while they're gone, Aurelia, as Dein has been talking, there's just an occasional grunt of like acknowledgement.
The man could hear them.
Well, I doubt they were being very quiet about it.
No, Dein wasn't being quiet about it at all. He's like, listen, if you want to talk with people, you gotta find common ground. And that's very common ground between you two. Now, go talk to him.
Just fucking. It's like the first day of school at a new school in a new grade.
Go make friends. I don't wanna. Fuck, I don't care what you wanna do. Go make friends.
Tryphon,
Yep.
come on.
Staring. He's staring at Tryphon now,
Yeah,
the one who invaded his garden.
Look,
Mm.
I wasn't going to touch anything. Just do a bit of gardening myself. When I'm able to, at least.
He looks down at you. Then you follow his eyes. He's looking top of your head, your eyes, your mouth, your chest area, and then he's looking down at your feet, your hooves. Are you wearing your shoes?
I don't think he is at the moment. He only wore them because of the snow.
Long staring. Hmm.
I'm sorry.
Then you watch him pull his hand, which the steel skin has lit up with red as he places it on the anvil again, and his other hand moves over and he starts molding this melted pile of ore, of cogs and whatnot, into a steel kind of ingot. Come here.
Just the motion, just the point towards himself of me.
Come here.
He comes over, but very, very small compared to this man.
He looms over you, lifts up this red hot ingot. You watch his chest sort of start to inflate, and then just go. There it is. The literal thing did it on time. He blows onto the he blows onto it as it kind of cools a bit, and he does one more blow. And
Does it still look red hot, or does it look safe to touch at least?
insight or investigation, whichever one you feel safer with.
Let's see, which one would I have better luck with? Probably the +9. So, insight. 16.
It is a toss-up, honestly. Because from one standpoint, it was red hot a moment ago. You were fully aware of that. But now it is almost cooled to the color of a normal ingot that you would expect from that pile. So this kind of same color as his skin. It seems almost cool.
Yeah,
And he's like, it is a toss-up. 50-50 chance with a little bit, maybe 10% more lean on still hot.
he holds out his hand.
Places the ingot in your hand. You see him walk over to this barrel, kind of lean over his own anvil, hand into the barrel, pull out.
Guys giggling in the
What I do? What happens? I'm for full-grown tree vibes. What's happening? Hello?
Hey, can I ever be nice to my thematic parallel? Is that directed at me?
Who is that directed at?
That was directed at Dane, to which Dane said
Oh.
never, and Orlain went, "Thanks, you conglomerate of a bastard." Dane
Damn,
just started
conglomerate?
giggling.
A conglomerate of all things? Damn. He pulls. Calm down.
I can hear the giggling.
Calm
not-
your
not-
mouth. Calm down.
I can hear it from Ren. I can
What-
hear you. Oh god, my face is hurting now.
What's that one thing from Dropout? Denny the Old Mouth? Because fucking Eric Ishi's character was losing it. Fighting on the wand. Yeah, calm down, people. Avil pulls out some sort of brand and then walks over to you, Tryphon, still towering over you, just stamps the brand onto the ingot. Where you learn, yes, it is still hot. It does hurt your hands, but it hurts worse when he stamps it down, as you now have the city symbol. And he just walks back over to his little water barrel, reaches in, pulls out his shovel, and goes back to work.
Tryphon, mildly suffering, but not letting go of the ingot, just looking down is just... Is this an approval?
Don't lose it.
I won't.
Trade badge. Without it, no trades.
Definitely won't lose it then. Thank you.
Mm. He gives you just a mumble, just a fucking hum response.
Yeah. Yeah. Tryphon wanders back because just the fucking silent
Tryphon Dane, look, Dad, I made a friend.
and does
Dane
look at
does-
Aurelia and Dein just like, do you guys have a cloth I can wrap this up in?
See Dane just kind of digging in his pouch for a second.
Because it's hot. His hand is burning. Ow.
Dane pulls out two, two like heavy set leather gloves, and just carry it.
He'll take the gloves and he'll just carry the fucking badge. Just... You said you had a priest you wanted to find now?
Yes, I did. I'm curious what faith remains in this time. And right now I want to find them at the very least and question them on it.
Alright.
Why?
Let's call it curiosity.
That's not an answer, and you know it.
I know.
It sounds like an answer to me.
But I do have my reasons. Not always to be explained, however.
If you start pulling the same shit some of the our current commanders have been pulling on us, I'm going to kick your ass, Dane.
Dane turns right around and is like, I am curious. And I want to find something for myself. At the very least. As I know
See?
we are fighting things that are gods as it is. Even if I cannot believe in a god, I need something else to believe in. Morals and a code to live by is not enough. And my curiosity will not lead elsewhere, but there to start. And Dane is just gonna turn around and start walking again.
Alright.
So, Alonzo said the priest was just walking around, right?
The priest had said that the priest is currently wandering the wilds, and the museum director had been tasked to go collect her.
But we actually do not know where the priest is currently.
As you
Okay.
guys kind of wander the streets, you do hear murmuring again. More intense murmuring than before.
Fucking looking around, seeing what's going on.
Do you stop the guy you saw before?
The Greg guy?
Greg. This
Gary.
guy.
Gary, thank you. I
Gary
knew it was
guy,
with a G.
You say he's moved over here. Some people are collecting over here.
Apologies to interrupt your thoughts again, but what is with all the speak going on?
Oh. Hi guys. Yeah. Oh, of course. The preacher's back. Miss Preacher's back. She's here. She brought someone new.
Someone
Very
new?
weird. Very weird person.
What do they look like?
Well, that's the thing. They're an elf. The only elf here is nameless, and he's bound in a chair, shy as a bean.
Dane's entire demeanor just like changes. An elf. Thank you. And Dane just kind of starts leading off to where Tryphon is running off to. Because that's where the conglomerate of people are kind of just appearing, right?
Yes, they are all at the archway to the chapel.
Can we see anything from here yet, or do we need to keep going?
You guys need to keep going. As it just seems that people are outside gossiping. They've not broached past the arch of the actual chapel. You see, there are two buildings currently. One is the chapel ahead, and there seems to be a side building that is built into the rock itself. That seems to be more of a sacred ground. This is the open area chapel. This seems to be the sacred area.
Okay.
So the priest's room or
The prayer room, we'll say.
yeah.
It's got another room. It's mainly where, like, to put it bluntly, this is probably where you'd find people who are like, hey, we need an exorcist. Here we go again.
You didn't see shit.
I
What?
saw everything!
You didn't see anything.
Hey, let's you
saw
move
that shit.
another fucking person.
No.
Ayla, you moved Gary.
You did put them back a little bit lower than where they had started.
I didn't do anything.
Stop moving us. Stop moving us, Tayla. Stop moving
That
Oh,
us.
wasn't
no.
one of the
Oh, no.
quotes.
Oh, you moved the Hey!
You didn't even notice. You guys,
I
you
did
wouldn't
not.
even notice if you didn't point it out.
That is true. He did not even notice.
I did.
Yeah, I know, but I'm an
looking
agent
at
of
the
chaos,
usual
and I do it
suspects
because I
over
love you.
here, okay? I'm looking at her usual fucking victims over here, seeing who's messed up. I didn't even figure that, oh, this person has a unique face. That's definitely not Aurelia. Taylor won't make that mistake.
You see, it's not that mistake I'm making. It's I grabbed the map to move it, forgetting that we can move all of the tokens too.
Yeah, I do that too.
We can even move
Yeah,
each other!
Usually just press down on the middle mouse button if I want to move the map and stuff.
Oh yeah, you don't move the tokens when you press down on the middle.
No?
Oh.
And you can do it on any of the settings too.
Cool.
That's good to know.
Yeah, and that works everywhere. That doesn't only work here. That works like literally everywhere. It's what I use when I draw and stuff, or when I used to draw, I should say. Anyway, so when we walk in here, is there a lot of people in here, or is it actually really quiet?
It's decrepitly empty. It is. You hear someone. Very muffled. And the minute you cross the barrier, there is kind of like this quiet. Someone's singing a hymn just beyond this door.
Tryphon looks over at Dein and just gestures. It's your thing.
Mm-hmm. Dane's gonna gently knock on the door. Excuse me.
There was no response. Just hymns. As you do knock, you realize the door is unlocked.
Don't be rude.
Can I roll an insight for at least Dane to tell whether that would be a bad idea to open the door or not? Like,
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like that would be like a coin flip on whether Dane would be like, I want to go in versus is it acceptable for me to just simply walk in when someone is in this clear communion room?
Door's open. If it was something important, if this was like a important hymn or private event sort of beat, the door would be locked.
That is true. Dane's gonna step in and just like gently open the door, obviously giving it respects and giving it that it is what was it? Like, it is obviously a church and a place of just like importance, but he is just simply going to step in. Excuse me.
The hymns come to a stop.
Oh.
And she kind of looks at you. Oh, hi there! How you doing? Welcome. Look, I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of a hymn. I didn't know you were there. Give me a moment. I'll be right with you. Let me just finish the hymn up. And you see, it is a satyr, but kind of almost hybrid, but not a normal satyr, more sea-bound. Instead of goat, there seems to be otter. You know?
Oh, that's funky. Okay.
So it does get Tryphon's attention, just the curious head tilt of, oh, this is a first for me.
Well, to meet you.
It is a pleasure to see you as well. I'll let you finish. I'll be in the common area when you finish then.
Oh, no, you're fine, you're fine. Watch out on Mr. Davison, though. You might be stepping on him. Do you look at your feet?
Yeah.
There is a grave ground right where you are standing.
Oh, hi, hell. I thought you just misplaced something again.
No, we built it. We built this place second. It was part of Mr. Davison's last will and testament to be a big jokester. Ugly bastard he is. And he turns back. Prayer position. Do you observe her prayer position?
Did they give like permission for him to stay there, or is it more
She
like
does not care. From the vibe, it is very neutral. You can stay there, you can wait. She said she'll just be a minute.
Tryphon's just leaning against the wall and watching this happen.
Dein is first of all going to step off of the evident corpse that is right there, or at least the last resting place of Mr. Davis. And
Davis, yes,
yeah,
the town
And-
jokester.
yeah, and is going to. He will observe. He is just legitimately curious about this entire thing. There is something calling him to it.
Okay, so you do watch. Her hands are clasped together, fingers intertwined as she begins hymning again. It is a hymn with no words, simply phrases. And they're all in Sylvan. Eventually her hands fuck off.
Oh,
Uh,
what?
Her hands do raise, and the clasped hand unfolds, edge of her palm to the other edge of her palm. She's making a sort of U shape above her head. With the last phrase being in common, may the joys guide us. Yeah, alright. And she's just completely unrespectful of anything anymore, just claps her hands, stands up. How can I help you all?
I have some questions. We're travelers to the town. I
Tell? You don't look new.
I mainly have business with you. These two are tagging along with me. And I am curious. I was put through the cycle and came out not too long ago in the longer time span of things. Give or take a few months ago.
And what be your rank, my child?
What is your faith?
It's a faith that I did not know before, taught to me by a man of metal and grass.
Tryphon
Oh
in the
my
background.
god.
Tryphon in the background is just like, this sounds familiar.
Yeah, I was about to say, Dein immediately is just like, he doesn't show any sign of emotion. Internally, his gut turns upside down.
Oh my god, what the fuck was his name?
Moss.
Moss!
Moss, you're right. To which Aurelia like glances at Tryphon and goes, "Is she talking about Moss?"
I think she's talking about Moss.
You say this out loud?
It was kind of quiet, but yeah.
Yeah.
You know of Preacher Moss,
We
guardian of
Point.
her lake.
well, we've met him a couple of times.
Oh, congratulations. I hope he has told you wonders of the garden.
Well, are you perchance talking about Yuki's garden?
Her goddess Yuki, yes.
We might have been there before as well.
She don't look dead.
Well, I sure hope not.
Does one need to be dead to visit?
Well,
I don't think it's the garden she's talking about. I think it was an old place of worship.
Madam Yuki, a goddess be she of joys and little ones. She is the entity. She is the deity of small joys, one of the few remaining left. So,
Yeah.
her garden is of many small joys. And her guardian, Moss, is the one who tells of them. Mainly when he's out doing her errands, as he calls them. But what a way to say, providing her word. This is a full Scotsman lady preacher, so she is interpreting it fully in the wrong direction, but she's in the right tracks.
Yeah, no, Tryphon just lean against the wall, just like, yeah, okay, this might as well happen.
She's giving the right prayers, she's just not speaking the right words. It's why her little phrases, if you know, you understood Sylvan, were of
Yes, if I
all
understood the Sylvan as the Fae.
Shut the fuck up and let me finish. God damn you. Are simply a list of little joys all ages can not suffer,
Can
enjoy.
suffer the little joy.
Suffer the little. Actually, she would. It's Yuki. Looking directly at Jack. Suffer little joys. Is that a threat? What does that mean? Don't walk off! Telling a suicidal man to suffer joy. That is actually a threat. Okay. Back on track. You have
Okay.
met a devotee and preacher of Yuki. Woe by my name, be joyous.
Dane puts his hand up to his forehead and just like is generally just processing what all was just said.
Well, at least we know Yuki has her devotees.
And yet again, Orlain is nowhere in sight for the proof that they met a good god.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
oh,
Tryphon is
man.
also mentally cursing that, just like, God damn it, not again. They're never in the same room together. It's like Bruce and Batman.
That one scene from the old show. Hello, Batman? Yes, this is Bruce Wayne. Hi, Bruce Wayne, this is Batman.
This feels cryptid somehow.
Wonder what you mean.
We have our experience before in a garden of Yuki. Specifically, my experience is something I do not easily forget. But the way this is being presented, it feels off in a few different ways. Not bad in that sense, but
There are not many gods left, or goddesses for that matter, of great importance like the little joys. So she is treasured throughout Grenvaria wherever her metal and grass man may wander. This is completely acceptable. Take all the time you need, my child.
we can diverge paths on thoughts at least then, for right now. It was told to me that you came here with an elf.
One more time?
In that same vein, we can diverge paths on thoughts for right now. I was told you came here with an elf. Is that correct?
Yes, yes, I did. I came with an elf. He's currently in a private room. He asked in exchange for saving me from quite the angry Yutai, to read scriptures and of our holy word.
Can I meet this elf once he is finished?
That might be difficult. Not in a manner of he's unsociable. Doesn't really talk, that one.
Dean looks back at Aurelia and looks back. I would still like to... At least... What is his name?
Unsure. Didn't really
He
give
never
it.
gave...
Again, can't talk. He did scribble in Sylvan, though, which is really unique. I've never met an elf that knows Sylvan. Little
Dane
guy,
is
you know?
visibly just... What?
What is happening?
So he's a mute, is what you mean. Not that he doesn't
Unsure.
talk a lot.
Well, that's the thing. I've heard his voice. But he never spoke to me.
Telepath, maybe?
If he was telepathic, I think I'd know, because telepaths don't really move their mouths when they speak.
I guess the only way we would really know anything about him is if we meet him ourselves.
I can come
That
collect
was-
you. I can come collect you when he's finished reading, if you'd like.
Do you
That
know
would
how
be
long he's
ideal.
going to be?
I don't know, truthfully. But you're free to wait within the chapel. Sermons are not today. So you'll be free of that. If that's your little joy. And you see her kind of like happy with her small pun.
Dane's face is impassive and stoic. And it's just... Thank you. If we have the time to stay, we will. If not, maybe another time. Thank you for your time.
Well, we're not expected back until, because it's not a new day yet, yeah?
No, it's barely been a couple hours.
Yeah. So Tryphon I don't think we're expected back for another half a day at the very least. At the earliest, I mean.
Then we do have some time. In that time, then, we should go to the bakery at least and grab you two some food, because I don't think we've eaten since earlier.
Nope, not since we've left the base.
Then let's go for now. And Dane is just gonna bring them towards the bakery. Just...
I was gonna ask, do you all leave at once? But you are all moving, so.
That answers your question, huh?
Yep.
I feel like I'm having a prank pulled on me.
Why?
This feels exactly like something Yuki would do.
And it does.
Well,
yeah.
I do agree that that priestess was very much her hand wavy motions vibes. I saw that.
Her speaker,
Um,
or a true mouthpiece, yes.
Just, I don't think she was playing any pranks on us. I think she genuinely believes what she was saying.
I know.
No?
This is just... I said it before, and it feels scripted in that way. In... almost like... they were waiting for us to come, and then... say everything along those lines. It's like it was meant for us. And that's what I say feels wrong. Even though I know it's exactly what Yuki would do.
I think you are picking up some paranoia. It's fine. People are weird. That is just Yuki's brand of weird. It's not bad, or it's predictable for us.
It would make sense. Yuki would be attracted to her for priest with that kind of attitude.
Or technically Moss going to them and more or less recruiting them, yeah.
You are being requested to let Orlain do something funny.
Pop off.
Permission has been granted.
Fucking Warframe style, leave nothing alive.
It's just the Goss. It's just the Goss trailer. Just a fucking speed off.
No. I need. Can I? Can I make them do a roll real quick?
Oh boy.
You may.
Roll a d4, all of you.
Just a straight D4.
I got a 4.
I got a 2.
I got 2.
Dane.
God blessed be. He's not here.
Sounds
we
like
all
you're
know.
about to be.
You hear a little bit of giggling as you guys keep hearing people around you are not responding to this giggling. This very clear, distinct woman's laughter. Dane, you're the first one to hear it. Sounds like Yuki. You've heard her laughter
I was about-
before.
Yeah, this is Dane. I was gonna ask if Dane recognized it.
It literally started the moment you said Yuki 3 times.
Oh my god, you Beetlejuiced her! Why would you do this to us?
And
I
you
need more
hear,
sleep.
and you literally just hear the very, very quiet, very distant, "Oh, come on, it was a funny joke, Moz." And then just disappearing again.
To make it even worse, Dane, you're the only one that actually catches someone walking past the door. No. Before disappearing.
Dane, with his back towards the door.
Mm-hmm. Zephyr.
Tryphon and Aurelia just see Dane looking around, like, not panickedly, but as, like, trying to find the source of, like, where these sounds are coming from.
You good?
Did you hear Yuki just now?
We didn't hear it, yeah? It was just Dane.
Not just Dane, you heard the vague giggling, but you could have easily
Yeah.
just passed it off as something else.
Yeah, no, Tryphon does sit for a moment, just like, I mean, I heard someone laughing. I couldn't tell if it was Yuki or not.
You didn't hear her say anything, or you didn't hear Moss as well.
No.
No.
You see Dane put his head in his hands, just like, I'm going insane, I'm going insane.
Tryphon just casually munch. Watching Dane suffer.
I need some water. I need to calm down. And you see, just like, he does have a smile on his face. Like, he is actively enjoying it, but he's also like, God damn it, why's it gotta be me?
Because do.
Alright. So, we do need to head back in a relatively soon manner, unless we want to get back at late at night, because it takes a day. It takes a half day to get there and a half day to get back. Correct?
Half day to get here, half day to get back. Yes.
Yeah.
That's not what it was said. We went over this.
How was it?
It was 6 hours there, 6 hours back.
Oh,
So-
okay.
A half day total.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so we can stay here for a little bit, just kind of do downtime stuff.
Yeah, we can probably wait maybe 2-3 more hours before we would want to head back.
Real quick question: did any of you ask the preacher's name?
Tryphon was staying out of it, so
Dane was too focused on his questions, if I'm being honest.
Tryphon actually, you know what? Just for the funny, Tryphon actually will be just like, did either one of you ask about her name?
I'm pretty sure I introduced myself, but I don't think I got a name back.
You did not.
I did not introduce myself, or I did not get a name back.
You did not get a name back.
Oh, I guess you could get it before we leave.
Well, if they're going to come and get us before we leave anyway, to go and see the elf at the very least, then we can ask then.
Sounds like a plan.
And I guess, as the moment, I don't think there's anything else we should be doing right now, right?
Yeah, right now we're literally just waiting to see if we can talk to the elf.
Yeah.
Time rolls around, and it's starting to get late. And she does not come get you. In fact, as the gossip of the town returns, she's not leaving the chapel at all.
Did we check before we leave?
Yeah, I think that's probably what's best. We do have to make haste home, so let's go and check in. If nothing is wrong, or if nothing has come of it, we can just leave.
Yeah.
There's no precaution saying we can't return either.
That is true.
Dane's just gonna knock on the door again, unless he hears hemming. Yeah.
Hemming.
hear no hemming.
Hello?
I
You
don't
hear
like I don't like the music
Tara.
change.
You hear Tara talking. I
Tara?
will say that through the time you did learn that the preacher's name is Tara.
Okay.
So you hear Tara talking. There's some people that want to meet you. They seem kind enough. Must you be off? I have so many questions. What was that portal that you came from? It looked old. Not any sort of magic I have. You're not in the mood to talk on it, are you? Well, or talk at all. Very well. You've enjoyed the scriptures of Yuki, and you have deemed yourself ready to leave. Yes, I will not hold you. I must
I
ask
think
though. As you do, go ahead and do what you're about to do.
Dane was about to knock on the door again, this time, like, harder.
As you knock on the door, you do stop something. I must ask, what are you, sir? Oh, a moment, please.
Understood. And Dane's just gonna back up from the door a little bit.
The door opens, and you see a tall man, about Tryphon's height, 6 foot, maybe 6'2". Coat-like robes, markings along his neck and within his very eyes, illuminating with light. Sharp elven ears, with something wired plugging them together. The blinding light of his eyes kind of stopped by these short sunglasses. He stares at you, then moves to Aurelia, and Tryphon just nods at you guys. He's gonna start walking off. As the utter priest does move to the door, kind of watch him leave. What do you do?
Tryphon is glancing towards Dane with the sort of expression of that seems like the elf.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what to do at the moment.
Take your time.
Trying to think of what Dane would do.
Yeah.
I will
No,
stop them
Tryphon
right
is
there.
mostly just watching for any cues from Dane.
Yeah. Dane will step forward regardless of Mr. Davis's resting place. Sir?
Stops and stares.
What is your name?
Tilts his head. Examining you.
I am Dane.
He holds up a hand and starts moving, his fingers intertwining into symbols.
Do they look like any symbols Dane would know?
All three of you roll me a history check to see if you can understand common sign language. Something that is not taught through this cycle. Damn, that's good.
Dane! That's good.
I understand not a goddamn thing.
Mood.
Damn, both of you? That's very thematic, I will say. Dane, your memories kind of blast back to the time you were an individual in robes, where you did meet someone who did not have the power of their vocal cords anymore, and they kind of had to use these symbols. So you were able to determine a name. R H Y N E L.
Rhinal?
A pause. An emotion to raise the second half. R H Y big N big E B big L.
Rhino.
Points at Tryphon.
Tryphon, yeah.
He seems to put something down from within his sleeve and pulls out both hands, begins signing. And Dane was the only one who will get this. You understand sign language. I thought it was lost in this world.
I did not know it myself until I saw you. And Dane's gonna try and sign just gently as he's talking slow.
He kind of holds a hand up. I can hear. I cannot speak.
I see. Would you like to talk more, or do you have to leave?
I am busy. You see him physically pause, searching. I have something I must do.
Then go. We will meet again.
He signs something that I will text you before turning and leaving.
Oh, that's so cool! Sorry, go ahead.
He turns the corner, disappearing.
He was not that hard to talk to. And as he's looking at Tara now,
Tara's looking at you like you've got a fucking GTA 5 mod for extra big heads on. You understood? You understood all the hand motions. What was that? Can you teach it to me?
I have to finish remembering it first.
Take your time. Yuki's joy will lead you to me again when you're ready to teach. I hear you have to get going though. Sad to see you go.
Yeah, we have a hike back home. But something does tell me we will meet again. If the small joys do come, then this will definitely be one of them. Thank you again for your words.
Of course. Have a wonderful day. And I hope your trip is filled with the littlest joys as she closes the door and goes back to her hemming.
Dane just kind of solemnly starts to walk out. Just nothing on his face. He is stone cold at the moment.
Are you alright, Dane?
I will speak of it once we are back on the hike home.
Alright. I guess we should get going then.
So we're starting on the hike back, right, Yufi?
Yeah. Do you all choose to go back on the hike? I need
Yes.
all three people's verbal acceptance.
I choose to go back on the hike.
Yep.
Okay. Aurelia, you choose to go back on the hike. You ain't got nothing you want to do.
Tala said yeah.
Ah, I did not hear it.
He deaf though.
That is true.
He's so deaf.
That is not the first thing you should say in like 10 minutes. He's deaf though. God damn you.
That was not the first thing they said in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
don't know
no, they
time.
said yeah first.
Fuck off, all of you. God damn it. So you go home. You fuck off back to the fucking. Where is it? Here. And
Suffer.
there's quite the scene for you all.
I will say before that, like before they actually get back into the rogue base,
This isn't the rogue base.
sorry, brain not working. But just the current base, I'll call it. Dane will definitely pull Tryphon and Aurelia aside, like maybe 30 minutes out, if you can guesstimate that.
Yeah, you made the first track, so you can guess that.
The last thing that Rhino said to me, well, yeah, spoke to me as, a Reaper should not be met twice.
Odd.
And in that turn of phrase, I would be worried, but something calms me about it.
Hmm.
I also did not know I could read that. Whatever motions he was doing with his hands was natural, almost.
I mean, it's good to know, I guess. In case we run into someone else like that.
I hope that I do not have to be an interpreter, but if that's what it comes down to, then perhaps. I did not realize I would become the talker of this group.
You
Let's-
expect me to be a talker.
Woe is you, you're good with words.
You know how to do words good.
I just speak. My words do not convey any good or bad. I should speak, so I will speak. Now, let's get back on our way.
And we get back to the base place.
As you come back to the base, there is a scene going on as you hear Titus first. Okay, how the fuck did you do that? We told you to take a hike. You took a hike, and you come back glowing? That's okay. Morik, calm your tits. Derek, back the fuck up. I don't care how much you scare me. Ozzy, why are you here? Not important. How the fuck? What do you mean the fucking mountain's haunted? What does that mean? Hello?
Mountain's haunted.
If
This is
Orlain's... Sorry.
Are we having
is-
another moon is haunted thing happening again?
I haven't gotten to that yet, actually. So you're the one who said that.
There are multiple eyebrows that fling up, and Titus just goes, "Nah, fuck this. Y'all fucking with me. Fuck it. No."
No, Titus, please. Let me explain
Fuck
myself.
off. The moon's not haunted. Fuck off. No.
I actually have something for you, Titus.
If you can throw it, I'm right here. I'm not getting
I don't.
near
I'm
the
not
person
going
who
to.
haunted
I
the
am
moon.
not going. I am not going to throw a solid metal ingot at you.
You hear Derek go, "I'll pay you."
Pay me with
Fucking-
Don't we
what?
trade?
God damn it. I sent you fuckers there to get you out of the fucking place in case Orlain came back sad and depressed and none of y'all were pitying. No pity parties today. You came back with a fucking trademark? What the fuck? What are you people? What are you? What the fuck is this group? Grim should take some fucking notes from you. And he takes the ingot and starts walking off again. This is a
Titus.
fucking. The boxes are on the table. Take your prizes.
This
Titus.
is actually going to focus on Orlain.
He is pouting, but not in a sad, depressed way. It's because one of his new friends is walking away from him because you said something, and he can't explain himself. Like,
I would not worry when Orlain says something is haunted. It feels like a common turn of phrase ever since they said the moon was haunted.
I
don't
don't
think-
mean it to be.
Titus goes to turn around and say, and another thing about Morik's dick. Hi, what are we doing here? Oh no.
Huh?
And like you see Morik has wandered over to Titus before you all see Titus rise above Morik's head and he's trapped back. He's fussy. And meanwhile, those of you that can Aurelia notices first, I will say, that can see Noctis, he's currently curled over, laughing his head off. No more volume has come from him. He's just red in the face laughing.
Tryphon is going to look at Orlain just, so why is the mountain haunted too?
Can I
And
explain
I'm
from the
guessing-
beginning? Can I do that? Can I say two
I'm
things and not get interrupted?
Derek holds up a hand, and everyone kind of goes quiet. Go ahead.
So, I got there, and I just, pissed off, angry, don't want to do anything. Just wandered for a bit. I met in, I've never seen one before, so I don't know what it's called, but Anne takes a plume of feather out of his hair. Because it was stuck there when he went to the mountain to see the queen, as the feather is called.
Rook calls out from the back. You met the Mountain Queen. She's a frost griff.
Oh, great! So I met the mountain queen, and I just kind of sat there with her for a bit. I was warm enough, at least. And no, that's not the point. The point is, I left her, and I went to go up the mountain, and I just kind of swung by an abandoned, old cabin, and it turned out it was haunted. I don't think that was the intent behind me going there, but I kind of just knocked on the door because it felt rude to do otherwise, like a sane person.
On
Of-
an abandoned cabin.
Yes! You don't know what is going to be there, whether it's living or dead in his case.
I feel like that means there was something in there.
Yes, it was just a spirit. And, he kind of nervously shuffles a little bit in that manner of he doesn't want to say something. And,
Dane lightly taps him at the foot.
shut up. You get to talk too soon. I managed to befriend this spirit, and that's just how it is, I guess, with me and spirits and ghosts and shit like that.
Spirits and ghosts and ghouls oh my. From Gowlin behind everybody.
Right.
Good job, Orlain. You made another friend.
Yes. It's not that difficult. I'm just tired half the time.
Dane looks at Tryphon.
What?
Regardless, stop bullying him.
What do you mean?
Oh,
I was looking up
Christ.
to see if he was okay.
Yeah, well, I'm fine. He is visibly confused, but fine.
This is a sigh of I don't even know where I was with my story. I've lost track. Where did I go? Hello?
You made
You
friends
were-
with the spirit.
In the cabin.
Yes,
You
and
befriended the spirit in the cabin.
yes, I did that. Went up the mountain a little bit more. Well, technically, I said I would return back to the spirit because of something about my soul being tired or something. I'm not sure. But did that. Went up. Met something playing music on the top of the mountain. And I was about to throw hands, honestly. Freaked me the fuck out. But I think that was fixed. I think it or he or whatever it was realized that it made a mistake. But regardless, that happened. I guess it's more not relevant. I got up there, had a bit of a breakdown, my usual. And came back down, talked to the spirit, and he stops again. That's mostly the story. That's mostly the story. I don't see why anything else has to be said.
And it was mentioned that Orlain is glowing, yeah?
A little bit, yeah.
I would say
And
that there
Tryphon-
are little tiny pinpricks of light around his like arms and wrists that are oddly shaped.
Tryphon will motion to that. It's just like, any explanation for that, or?
Oh no, I don't know what's going on there.
At this point, Derek just goes, "We can ask the doctor."
If the doctor stops dying, looking directly at him.
Fuck you. Give me a minute. 2 for 2 on places you've discovered that happen to be haunted.
There was
Uh-huh.
another place?
The moon.
The moon!
Fair enough.
I didn't want to go to the moon. Fucking Aurelia did that.
Means nothing to me.
By the
he,
way, I just wanna... Oh, go ahead.
he grabbed me when I was like fucking pissed off at everything, alright? It's not like I asked a bunch of questions.
Alright.
He is
What was your
pouting
question,
actively. He is pouting actively.
He gets a pat on the face. He's fine. What's your question, Dane?
When we left, Orlain was in summer mode, correct?
Yes, he was.
And now he's very obviously in winter.
Well,
Mm-hmm. Well,
Well,
he's... I would say that his hairstyle is changing. The colors are shifting. You don't know what they're going to turn to. It looks softer than the original summer motif. There's a softer color coming through.
so it's like more of an orange than a red?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
all right.
I don't have the token for it yet. But we'll get to it.
You know, you're good.
You're working on it. Gotcha.
Mhm.
Who will not just go, it's the items that Orlain got. The feather, the stalk, the weird bag of runes, which, yeah, Derek had to read off. They're things required to make a weapon, a divine arm. And the class that they are attuned to is attuning with the person who collected them, so He's gonna be glowy until you guys make the weapon. It's just a thing.
Interesting.
So, wait, hold on. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
And he just, like,
Yeah.
holds up his hands of, like, wait. What the fuck are you talking about?
Where'd I lose you?
I'm going to be glowy until I make a weapon? What if I don't like the weapon? What if I don't use it? Is it just gonna go? Is it leave?
And you just make it, and it goes into your repertoire. You guys are anomalies. I only know about half this shit, dude. It's not like with Derek where he can gift it to you through ceremonial rites. I know that. That's a thing that Grimm did, you know? It's a thing that people do. That's normal. You guys, not normal.
He's staring off into space.
You take all the time in your world you need.
You made
Oh,
a pretty.
words-
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Boy, we cannot share the brain cell, motherfucker. I'm in charge.
Now
Go
I am.
ahead.
No
I
one's in
will
charge.
fight you.
Look at me. Look at me.
That was a
I'm the
pretty
captain
educated
now.
guess. Yeah, exactly. You made a pretty educated guess for not knowing much, Noctis. Or claiming to.
Well, you see, the glowing is a normal thing. People inherit divine arms all the time. They go
I know,
from
it's Orlain.
unarmed.
Oh, okay, go on.
They go from these unarmed states, like Gade. You know how he was before he got the gauntlet, and how he's kind of
Yeah.
changed afterwards. This is the physical representation of that change before the weapon is given, except it doesn't exist.
Slowly looks
Estimated
over at
guess?
Gallon. With that look
I was about to
of-
say, you mean
Can I do
it
Gallon,
again?
right, Noctis? Yeah.
Listen, did you change your name? Mm-hmm. I've called you Gade 3 times today. That you have. I'm sorry, man. Gallon. Like Gallon. So basically, this, as Orlain has not materialized the weapon in his hands after he began glowing, and only started glowing after collecting 3 parts. And one of you has updated me on the Graviton halberd thing, looking right at you, Dane. I can only piece together through best guesstimate a weapon can be crafted.
Dane shrugs.
I think
If you got
Orlain
a
would have
better one, man,
actually, if he would have gotten a single moment to breathe during this entire thing of Titus losing his entire shit for the third time in this conversation, Titus?
He's going through it. He's the only person with a second place brain cell.
Yeah.
The only person with a second place brain cell.
Are
God
the boxes on
almighty.
this table here?
Yeah, they're over on this table right here. There's 3 boxes of varying size and length.
Yeah, no, Tryphon's going to wander over while all of that is happening.
Orlain's gonna try to move away from all this, but he knows he's the center of attention.
You're by Derek. He's letting you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dane's just gonna come up behind Orlain and just like, get out of the way, I gotta go.
Rude.
I just got back from a long travel. I need some sleep. I'm an old man, Orlain.
Be a little
Derek
nicer.
Derek openly walks over to Aurelia. You have fun?
No,
You need a break?
I don't know.
You want to punch Noctis? Not Noctis. Titus?
No,
Pretty fun. But
I
gotta
would
take
feel
your prize.
bad.
Did you just tell someone to punch me, boss? You sent them away without their consent. You voluntold them. We've talked about this. We've talked about this with people that are not under our command. Wait a minute, I hear it now.
Tryphon is just going to grab the box that looks like the big old, what was it, the pole?
Yes, you got the. Everyone call out what you collected, by the way.
Pyrite.
Pyrite for Dane.
If I remember correctly, it was either it
A
it
blue
was
pole.
blue. It was the pole. It was a pole, a blue pole.
Or it was a blue
looked-
barrel.
Barrel.
yeah.
Yes, blue barrel.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe
Long-
I yoinked the
the star shard.
yes.
Okay. So, we'll start with Dane. Yeah, you pull out your pyrite, and it's just like this, I have this finally!
It gives a little bit of an electric shock when he picks it up, like, ooh, that was not how that was supposed to feel, I don't think.
You just have it. Finally.
But if anyone does look at Dane, the pyrite kind of shimmers the same color as his just generic golden glow. It's kind of that deep gold.
Pretty. Got it. We'll go to Aurelia next. Do you open up your star shard?
Probably, yeah.
As you open up the star shard, the items busted blade and steamwork parts begin to glow in unison. 3/4 of a weapon has been discovered.
Dane has the steamwork parts, right?
You have the steamwork parts, and I
Yeah,
believe
yeah.
Orlain has the busted blade.
Yep.
So you three illuminate as Aurelia pulls out this piece of a star shard. I will describe what it looks like. It looks like an oval type diamond with no tip, simply constantly, almost paradoxically oval and infinitely shaped. And when you hold it and it begins resonating with these other two people, you feel almost like powerful. You feel this power of the star flowing through your veins. Ooh, feels funky.
Just staring at Aurelia.
Glances up to Orlain. Can I help you?
No, but I think I might be able to. As Dane pulls out the parts in his pack.
The steamwork parts, it's just a little box, we'll say. Of
Yeah.
pieces. All the pieces are readily glowing. By the way, you have the full, all of you guys have the full attention of, damn it, Noctis, of everybody in the room now. They're just staring at you like, what the fuck? Oh, this is cool. What is this?
What is happening?
He's going to kind of click his tongue for to see if Buddy is still in attendance from the mountain, because he did kind of be a little rude to Buddy about like, no, I'm not gonna give you the things because I don't actually know what happens to them. I know they're safe. I just don't know what they're happening to them. Like, you know what I mean? It's not you. It's me.
Buddy is-
Like,
Yeah, Orlain, currently Buddy is on your shoulder, staring longingly at the shard. Weep, 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 weep.
no,
Like,
it's not
pointing,
yours.
I want
like,
it.
You understand it. Hello? He's like, no, you can't have it. It's not yours.
Weep, weep.
I don't. That's not.
Dad.
Nope. He understood it again. Hello? But no,
You shouldn't-
absolutely not.
It's just me
Okay,
going weep, weep.
suffer.
You should not understand this.
Unhinged.
Absolutely.
He kind of just goes, "Please give me that weird blade that I gave to you on the mountain."
Say one more time.
The blade. He gave a couple of things to Buddy to make room for an attack. So.
and it plops down in front of all of you.
Thank you. And pats him on the head.
Wee.
Just a little guy.
Yeah, that's how
Aurelia,
Dad's
do you
keeping a
want-
track on him, yeah. Because no one else can do it anymore. Anyway.
Aurelia, do you want to hold on to these?
Sure.
Dane just kind of holds out the box of parts.
Wonder's over. We'll take the things.
He does pick it up and like wrap it in some like some of the cloth of his rogue outfit. And just hand it over so she doesn't accidentally hurt herself.
All right.
Aww.
But it's serrated. It's not like
Finally.
a romantic gesture. It's serrated and broken.
Yeah, it's a busted blade.
Why are you saying
around this
"ah"?
point- Around this point, we will focus on Tryphon. Hey, bud. You open your
Hi.
package?
I'm opening my package.
As you open the package and pull out the blue barrel, Orlain ignites like a fucking Christmas light. Whatever was soft glowing before is now just the full police siren glow.
Oh, jeez.
And yep. The same glow that you see with these other 3 parts. You watch them glow a separate, more greenish blue hue color, marking with all the things that you see. Where did you put all the stuff you collected, Orlain? On the mountain.
We discussed this. He made he put it in his package, like the way the If I recall correctly, he had his bag with him, and he just put all the stuff there.
So, all of Orlain's bag starts to fully, basically glow with the same hue that you're holding the barrel with.
Tryphon does stare at the barrel. Then he looks at Orlain and all of his glowing. Back at the barrel. And then he holds the barrel out to Orlain. Just, yeah, no. You seem to have the parts for this.
Tryphon,
Yeah?
you gain 1 bond string to use at your will for collecting the last part of someone's destined weapon. You can have 1 more bond point with somebody of your choosing without the necessary interaction.
Oh, shit. Alright, then hold on. Who do I need to... Shit. Well, I don't have any with Aurelia, so I guess I could get one with Aurelia. How's that sound?
Aurelia?
Oh, I was not aware that my opinion factored into this. That's
No,
fine with
I'm just-
me.
Are you okay? Just making sure it's okay with you. Because now you guys have you both see this. It is a out of character use, but it is always a fun thing I like to imagine is it's just like a pause screen is pulled up, fizzle, and then Aurelia and Tryphon, you both see a small string start to connect each other. Hey, you recognize this string? You've seen it from different point of views.
Oh, hey. Tryphon sees the string. Fuck, what do I do now?
Do you do anything, Aurelia? As you are also aware of the string.
Really a voice. Huh. That's neat.
This is new. This normally I... Just a quick glance around of, does anybody else see the string?
I'd assume not. It's between like two people. And you described it as almost like a pause screen. It feels very much like it's a one-on-one moment.
Yes, it is a very private moment.
Everyone else frozen in time.
No, we get to those. Those are when that's normally when that's normally when Alexandra shows up. We're not having her here right now because Taylor will kill me.
Also, the Eladrin has beef with her.
Tryphon actually is going to reach out and just lightly touch the string.
All right. You touch the string. You do feel it. It's a physical thing for the time that it is around.
But it's just the one bond point, not the full bond thing.
Yep, just your one bond point at the moment.
Yeah. Well, I'll count this as... I'm saying this in character. Just, well, I will count this as a good thing, I guess.
Aurelia.
What?
I think that was aimed at you.
Kind
Oh,
of, yeah.
Aurelia has nothing to add to this situation. She's
Yeah.
just like, yeah, that's neat. Okay.
Alright, cool. And it sits there, it fizzles back out. Aurelia, the first thing that you do kind of recognize as it does fizzle back out and the focus goes back to the group. Mother is home.
The
There's a
child.
plop. There's a heavy plop, and then waddle, 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 waddle. Attempted leap. Engulf the mother.
Aurelia will like sit on the floor to pet the baby.
You pet the baby. You are now enjoying the baby. All right.
I pulled in Aurelia.
What?
I pulled in
Who'd you
Aurelia.
move?
Nobody.
You
No
pull
one.
Aurelia on Orlain? What did you do?
Nothing. No one. I put it exactly back where it was. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's fine. Nobody saw you move Gallon. It's great.
You move me. You moving me? Stop moving me.
How's this
I
gone
will
twice
say
and haven't noticed?
because
It's
I
never the
zoom
focus.
in. Yeah, I zoom into like the cute moments and like the focused areas. Like this is between Cece and Aurelia. I'm focused on just Aurelia's token and Cece's token. So I'm zoomed out. You stop fucking moving right there. Stay right there.
No pulling an errand.
No pulling an errand. You are being watched and you're glowing. You're not walking off casually.
Well, yes, I can. No one's stopping me so far.
Has he taken the
Damn it.
barrel?
That's a good question. Have you taken the barrel?
While that was happening, fucking yes.
Okay. Because otherwise our Tryphon would have just started lightly smack, 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 smack. What?
Bonk, bonk, bonk,
Just
bonk, like Dane.
Both of you going, hey, motherfucker, come here. Morik dragging Orlain back. Come here. No, you have to be here. You have... And he's like pushing you. Talk to your family, your friends, talk to them.
What am I supposed to say here? I don't know what I'm doing. So, as far as I remember, crafting an item or a weapon takes actual dedication and patience to what you're doing. I don't have that surrounded by people.
You also can't do it alone, can you?
Looks at Dane. I think I can. Because he doesn't know about Aurelia. Canonically, he never saw Aurelia help.
Yes.
You did the halberd alone, right?
No.
Who the fuck? Who was helping you?
What was the flame in the forge's name again? It's Blaze, right?
Blaze, yes.
Yeah.
And if this is the retcon to that name, it's the retcon to that name because I can never remember it.
Yeah, honestly. It was Aurelia and Blaze.
Yeah, right. Of course it is. Does it? Hold on.
Do
Question,
you
Dane.
think I could do that by myself?
The deadpan stare of somebody who was in a manic state the entirety of Artificer. And the answer is obviously yes.
I'm flattered by you thinking I have that much skill.
Skill is not the term I would use for that situation because you saw me moments after do some dumb shit. And then he realizes what he said and is just like, I'm not going to turn around right now.
I
It would be a good idea.
told you I would help. Or I asked you if you wanted some.
I didn't need the help because they were all small items. Alright? Well, except for the broom.
The broom?
Broom.
The broom.
The
Mhm.
broom.
Buddy.
Weep. Buddy, by the way, is now kind of on Morik's shoulder. He took the opportunity to climb to higher ground.
Great.
Adorable.
Betrayed.
Can you... No, that's Dad and Pa. That's fine, don't worry about it. Do you still have... Did I give you the broom or is it in my satchel upstairs?
The broom?
Mm-hmm.
Whip.
The enchanted broom that you said I could have.
Yeah, that one I'm thinking. Whip. Whip. And it's like he starts shaking. Morik is scared like a cat. What the fuck is happening? And then it's just the shake. Shake. Whoop! And it spits the broom out about right here.
And he just leans down, picks it up, and goes, alright, how did I fucking activate this the last time? Right. And in Elvish, says float.
It begins floating.
And he just kind of hops up on it and just sits there.
Where's your hat?
My what?
What did I just say?
Oh, brother. You are enforcing the witch agenda onto Orlain one way or another.
Somewhere Jack is having the fucking time of his life.
He doesn't move, he just stares at Dane with that expression of, are you having a stroke? Is this it? Is this the time you call it quits? You did say you were an old man after all.
I am an old man. No. I'm having flashes of different memories today.
Oh, then rest.
I relearned sign language.
What?
And I more said what I was looking at you directly as it came to me.
So go rest. It's weird. Don't do that.
I want to go rest.
Go
Then
rest.
go rest.
I will in a moment.
Well, you wanted to rest this entire time. You looked dead on your feet.
You do kind of look like you're about to pass out.
It's almost like he was heavily injured before. From Noctis.
Noctis! We went over this.
I think
Man!
we all were fairly injured before we left.
I
I'm
don't
doing much
remember.
better.
I don't remember the back half of any of that.
I am doing much better now.
Aside from the rage. That I remember.
I remember being shocked quite a bit.
What did you do?
I grabbed the shard.
Oh, great. I'm not
Yeah, no,
getting Noctis off your ass about that one. You can deal with that. And hops off the
Tryphon
broom.
does. Yeah, no, Tryphon does slowly hold up the hand with the Lichtenberg scars on the palm.
Yeah, no, he reaches up to your hand, curls it into a fist, and fist bumps you because he has the same scars.
Oh yeah, magic scars.
That's right. You
He
gotta.
does the fist bump.
He has the same scars all along his left arm, so. And he just goes, "Can I go now? I've spoken to them." And he's not turning to Morik because he knows that he said about Artificer literally less than 5 minutes ago. And he doesn't want to talk about it because he doesn't want to ruin his own fucking surprise. Like,
Dane looks up at more.
Mork is currently staring at all of you, concerned at Tryphon and Orlain for fist bumping injuries, staring at Dane like he's the only one with an active brain cell, and then just grabs Orlain and starts to walk off. He's like, I know where to go. Come on. Kidnapped.
great. He's so used to being picked up, I swear to God.
You all do watch Morik shrink down to a normal-sized individual and then regrow up to a normal Morik height
Mm-hmm.
while climbing up these stairs. And I will say, Tryphon, you see it first. Rook, go. Wait, he can shrink? The fuck? What? The fuck is he?
Tryphon's just absconding right now.
Distant
Sorry.
laughter from his cousin. Because he can hear it.
Dane
That's
is just
gonna
sitting
stay.
at, like, with his back to the table and is just kind of resting. Just kind of sitting there, enjoying the ability to sit down again.
So you are sitting down.
Oh, yeah.
Blaine, Aurelia. Fuck, 2 for 2. Tryphon, you're being followed.
Yeah, no, he does pause when he realizes his sister's like, yeah, can I help you?
The Griffin children are gone. They left
Oh.
with their mothers.
Okay. I guess I'll go outside then.
Why are you
Okay.
going outside?
I don't know what else to do.
You've journeyed. Should you not rest?
I can rest outside.
Let us rest. Follow.
The confusion, but not stopping him at this point. Just like, okay, all right. Is Derek full on blocking the door?
Yes.
Just stops and stares for a moment, just like, can I get past?
Why?
I want to go outside.
All right.
Thank you. Just wanders out. Just goes to chill against the fence out here. Because what else can he do?
Tryphon, you are alone
Yeah.
for the time being.
Yes. I can tell. Ozzy got blocked.
Yeah, Ozzy has an order not to stray out of the building anymore. Something possibly have happened while you guys were gone.
Sounds about on par for this group.
As you are outside, the snow's kind of died down from its normal heavy fall, indicating it's getting close to dark. What do you do?
He leans against the fence and just takes a deep breath as he closes his eyes and just tilts his head back, taking the moment to rest, get some fresh air without having to worry about hiking all the way back to the base and everything,
All right.
and enjoying a moment of not being surrounded by a whole bunch of people.
So you take in the moment of being alone.
Mm-hmm.
In that moment, you can't help but reflect on something. Right now, you caught the extenuated versions of NEL. You understood it. Even if just for a moment you did understand sign language for a moment. Do you wonder on that, or do you just let the thought pass by?
No, he kind of wonders on it. And just
You kind of Rhinell. Rhinell sounds familiar. Nell. Give me a history check.
please, for the love of God, let this actually be a good one. Holy shit, an 18.
Hell yeah.
While you're sitting here, you don't even kind of recognize it. You're trying to think on why Rhinell sounds familiar to you. You don't even realize when some ghostly visage, like a memory brought back, is sitting next to you. What are you thinking on, Captain?
That does get him to open his eyes and glance over at where the voice had come from.
You look to see where there would be snow, and instead you see a long hallway. A younger looking shade with both horns intact. You're thinking again. Your head's spaced out. You gotta focus up, Commandant.
I know. I just have a lot going through my head right now.
Yeah, you normally do take on too much. Then you try to do it all by yourself. What was it? Those old stories they told us when we got our memories back. It was Titan, one holding the one that pulled the moon together. You remember?
That's fine.
Lane, right. All this strength, all this needed to do it by himself. Someone had to come over and save his ass, otherwise he'd be trapped there.
What, you think I'm going to end up like that Slane?
If you keep trying to hold the world together by yourself, maybe.
Hey, Shade.
What's up, Commandant?
Does the name Rhinell mean anything to you?
Probably not to me, but it should to you.
He does take a moment at that, trying to rack his brain, trying to figure out who Rhinell is to him.
You feel a nudge. Stop thinking person. Think title. Rhinell? Reaper? It's a title. Something
Not a
of old
name.
Sylvan?
Is it? Out of character. Is it?
No, it's I completely made that up.
Okay, yeah. No,
Just for the interaction of you.
yeah. Oh, Rhinell, Reaper. Like the Grim
It's...
Reaper?
No. Keep searching. Reaper, Rhinell...
Out of
Commandant.
character.
No, hold on.
Yeah.
I got you.
Commandant,
Yeah.
focus up. You know I'm not here.
I know.
I'm just you. Maybe old you, but still you. Right
He
now,
does.
Reaper of Eldritch. Rye, Nell. Rye, Reaper. Nell, Eldritch.
The Reaper of Eldritch. Eldritch Reaper.
You got the clues for it. You can figure it out. But you shouldn't figure it out by yourself. Again, at Slain, hold the moon together.
I need to go talk to the others about it.
Probably.
Same, I can't do the same with you.
Yeah. Guess we finally gotta find out what you would do without me.
I'm guessing when he looks back, the illusion of shade is gone.
As well as the hull you were in before.
But he does push away from the fence at that point and goes back towards the inside. Just Dane, I realized something.
What has Dein been doing this whole time, by the way? Fuck, I did it.
Dane's completely nodded off.
Good, I get to bully you in a bit.
You fully come, Tryphon, you come in, you see fucking Noctis putting Dein on the goddamn bench,
No, he's
and
just
he's
sitting.
like,
He's just sitting in the chair, just kind of like with his head down a little bit. He's not like fully gone. He's just kind of like in the chair, like doing a quick military nap.
Noctis
That
is
kind of nap.
gently trying to lay him down.
He's not so out of it like that touch wouldn't wake him up.
He's still gonna try it. So perception versus not just a sleight of hand. Me pull
That's a
up
13. It's not hard to beat.
Yeah, we're gonna see what Umbre can do. Sleight of hand. What? A 2 does in fact wake you.
Bedside manner of a nurse.
Bitch, lay down.
Yeah, Orlain's used to that one.
Bedside manner of a military nurse. Lay the fuck down or get laid out.
I was resting my eyelids. Don't worry.
Derek!
Hold on. I've realized something about the name that we got, Dane. Rhinell.
The elf, yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's not his name. Or it's not a name. It's a title.
it's a title? You see him just kind of rubbing his eyes, just kind of like not fully there at the moment.
Yeah, it's a title. Reaper of Eldridge. Reaper Nell Eldridge. We ran into someone unique, I guess we could call them.
We ran into a Reaper of What was the name?
Eldridge.
Eldridge?
Yes.
Okay.
Eldritch, like the
Oh, Eldritch. Oh,
Like
okay.
Nini.
Like the
I was,
blast.
I was gonna say Ren, but that works too.
No,
no,
I'm a
Ren's
fae.
Fae.
Yeah, no, Ren is a Fey vampire. Nini is an
You're
Eldritch
right.
deity.
I don't think anyone heard me, but I'm good.
No, I heard you.
Fuck off.
No.
Anyway,
Okay. So. So we really. I hope what I said does not come true then. That we
Yeah.
meet him again. You see him just kind of chuckle a little bit, but it's definitely a nervous chuckle.
He did say he don't want to meet a Reaper twice, didn't he?
Indeed.
What the fuck do you guys get up to? From Noctis, who did not move.
Well, do you want the full story or just the bullet points?
Bullet points, and we'll cut from there to Orlain, who I think wants to do a thing.
I want to do two things. One, if it only works if Dane is asleep.
He's
The
going
other
to
one
sleep
while
real
we wait.
quick.
The
Yeah.
first one though is literally just a cute scene of looking at Morik and going, "You're not going to get on my case about the whole artificer thing, are you?"
Head shake.
That's good, because I still need to talk to Titus, and I think he's kind of not upset, just baffled by my inexplicable luck.
Titus is a. He hates it when we call him one, but Titus is a parent, so it makes sense.
I wouldn't know. I've probably caused enough grief for Clyde. Regardless, I really genuinely wasn't joking. I don't know what I'm doing with making a weapon.
We can ask the others in the morning.
I mean, I resonate with it, right? I should know instinctively, right?
Do you feel happy? Sad?
He just kind of looks confused for a second until Calm shows up and is like, "That's closest, yes."
Then try making it. See if that calm remains.
Just moves over to one of the beds and just sits down and takes out all the pieces and tries to put it together, but honestly, I don't think it's so simple and clean as putting it together.
It is not. You are able to inlay the parts together, but
it's missing that divine craftsman's mark. It's missing the enchantments, the writing that needs. You're able to place everything together where it's supposed to be, though it doesn't look it, but it is there. It's all where it's supposed to be. You need help. Ask for help.
No one in our team right now is that sufficing.
No, but if Noctis' stories are true, Aurelia can craft these weapons.
Yeah, sure, fuck it, whatever.
No. Speak your mind.
No, it's just Aurelia's. And he frowns.
Is
I'm worried.
about?
She won't let herself grieve. And I know, tough talk from me. But she's. I thank you. And just kind of half cocks a grin of like, you shit. I do think she could use a bit of a boost. I don't know if focusing all of her attention on something beyond herself is a great idea, but I can ask.
The best. Mom was better at these. The best help you can give is an outstretched hand. Hold out your hand.
Yes, well, I think we've all had a rather long day.
Mm-hmm. So you can hold out your hand tomorrow.
Alright. If you think it'll work.
I do.
You have a lot of faith in the both of us.
I have faith in you, and you make faith in others.
I think that's when the freckles start to glow from the blush.
You ignite. Oh, I like this. You can't hide your emotions. And that's where we're going to leave off from those two. And we're actually going to end our session on Aurelia. Aurelia!
Yeah.
The baby sits before you.
That's her baby.
It is staring at you. Its little paw hands going to the bag I imagine you're carrying the canvas in.
Forgot about that for a hot second.
Yeah, you and Dave both have those pictures, so...
Yep. Slowly takes the painting out of the bag, just like, is this what you want to look at, little one?
It looks at it and it just goes, stares at you, and then it sees itself, and all the feathers fluff up. What the fuck? Who? Traitor! Another!
Laughs before gently placing the picture face down so he doesn't have to see it, and just pat, pat, pat.
Yeah. There we go. Orlain's got it. The how dare.
This is my son, she says.
It's like doing that thing that hissing cats do, the pop noise. Pop noise. What are you? Pop noise.
How dare you exist?
and around that point you hear the Boston. What is the noise from close by enough that you remember, which is a very fun thing, and I get to point this out now. As you've been hanging out with Cece, you don't even realize it. Cece has a little saddle now. And the saddle, or not the saddle, the vest has this little point where there's a lantern laid sideways, and Blaze is just like, "What's happening?" Oh, hey. Hey, boss. Didn't know you were back.
Hello again, Blaze.
Did you
I
just try to call
believe,
me Blaze?
No, I said Blaze.
Ah, I can't.
Stop being
There's
deaf,
glass
Yufi.
between. Fuck you, Taylor.
Of you too. She says, I believe Cece objects to seeing himself painted.
That's supposed to be what child? Who? This is a beautiful piece. How much did you pay for this? This is at least 2 copper.
It was a gift.
Who tried to fuck you? What do you mean this was a gift?
It was a
Hello?
gift from the leader of the town we went to go visit.
Don't go back to that town. Don't accept these gifts from strangers. What are you doing?
My best?
I can't argue that one, but still. That's them
I don't-
intentions. No one has explained to Blaze that society has fallen, so there's no more currency. So the trade exchange is just like, oh, you gave him information, and he gave you this painting. So he doesn't get that. He's just like no, I've seen this. It happened in the village once.
I think-
No, not away from my goddaughter. Fuck that. No, be gone.
Blaze, we were talking.
That's how it always starts. It starts with a talk, and then it talks into flirting and laughing, and then the clothes go off, and you're born.
He's married. I don't think we have a problem. You
not stopped
need to get
people
it
before.
together.
Marriage has not stopped someone before. There are scumbags in this world.
Well, it should. Anyway,
Oh, absolutely.
Anyway, it's fun. It's information, you know? You wanted to know why we're there and what we wanted, and I had to talk about status and the trade things I know nothing about.
Why don't you figure them out? Ask
What-
questions.
What is there to learn about trade? That's not something I'm good at.
I don't know. You and I are kind of a forging duo. I light the fires, I make the sigils, and you forge shit. So I don't know. This is the most I've been out in literal centuries.
More than centuries, I think.
Probably.
I mean, I could ask Noctis, but I don't want to talk to him right now.
Why don't you want to talk to your brother?
One of those long stares of boy.
Did you forget how you were his sister and you were his brother? Is this what's happening?
Blaze, I don't remember anything about any previous lives.
The humanity. Okay, sit down. Here we go. Crash course. Your mom was a badass. Your dad forged these weapons. Noctis, little shit he is. I heard that. Don't worry about him. Little shit that he is. Kind of broke into your family's armory, took a weapon. It's the one he's currently wielding. And you, in defense, picked up a shield and spear. Turned out to be another weapon. You two have been at each other's throats. until about the 23rd year. At that point, you two just suddenly were cool? I don't know. That's something you need to ask yourself or him. But that's your brother. Your mom
The
took him in
abs-
because everyone else turned him away. We don't know why.
The absolute blank stare Blaze is getting right now.
I'm gonna rewind and go point by point. You tell me where I lose you. Your mom was a badass. Your dad made weapons. Stuff we've already been over. Noctis is a little shit who broke into your family's armory. Your mom adopted him because she felt bad for him after you and him fought. You went in there to kick his ass because you thought he was a thief. Technically he was, but we don't talk about that. And then you two were at each other's throats until about you were 23. Then all of a sudden you were cool. I don't know. I lived in a forge. So where'd I lose you?
I mean, I don't remember any of that. Those sure are statements, though. Thanks, Blaze.
Anytime, kiddo. I can give you more statements. I can also tell you how to cuss. Do you want to learn some bad words?
I know how to say fuck, Blaze. I'm good.
But do you know how to say fucking celestial? Shockingly enough, it's still just fuck.
I mean, yeah, makes as much sense as anything else.
So, what are you gonna do now?
What do you mean?
I don't know. You're home. You're on the floor. Are you feeling all right?
Why would I not be alright?
I don't know. Instead of talking to your buddies, you're on the floor with your pet, calming down. I can only imagine that's what it is.
I like Cece. He's cute.
Yeah, I would imagine so. All right.
Alright?
Yeah. I'm a sentient flame. I flicker. Sometimes voices come out.
Are you okay?
No,
Why?
I'm talking to essentially my goddaughter who doesn't know shit. And I'm worried that I've lost the past. But I want to make sure you're at least able to have a future.
Eh. Jury's out on that one right now.
Well, fuck the jury. I'll fucking change the verdict. How do you know about juries and judges if you... What? Hold on.
I think that's a great place to end it.
Yes, it is.
And we're done.